All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. It's the week of May 22nd through the 28th of 2022, and it's a big week. We got a lot happening. Mars is coming into Aries. Very exciting. I will be pulling on that, I assure you. That being said, right here, we're going to take a look at the week, and it's an all signs reading. It's for all of you, just an exploded all signs like the Friday reading, but with clarifiers. My base cards are going to be the Light Seer deck. My clarifiers are going to be the little tiny animal deck here, and we're going to have some fun with that. I did not bother doing a pre-shuffle here because I did a preview reading, a sneak peek preview of this reading yesterday in a 3 quick cards. So I kind of know the theme of the energy here. I can taste it. So let's see where we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Pay attention to everything that falls on the table. You're all part of a cycle. There's no timestamps here for a reason. If I put timestamps, it would prove I don't know how energy works. And quite frankly, you're all when you're in a cycle, you're all trapped in a room together. You're all pretty much dealing with a similar situation, but we're going to look at it from 12 different angles. I'm going to clarify each one of those angles, and at the end I'm going to have the universe add it all up for you with 3 cards and a bottom card. That said, here we go. We ready? Give me the soulmate cycle, universe. Give me a weekly reading from May 22nd to May 28th, 2022. Let's see where we go. All right, my shuffle is done. Overall energy of everything that falls on the table. Our host card, if you will, is the 3 of Wands, my surfer girl. There she is in her fancy bikini, or one piece in this case. Very disappointing. But either way, she ready to go. That's the energy that's off of it, right? Sometimes this card I say, well, she's chicken to get in the water. She's afraid of what's in there. Portuguese man of war, all kinds of crap. The truth is, the energy off of this is very antsy, okay? Very antsy. She's ready to jump in. Now, I don't know what's holding her back. Maybe it'll come up on the table here. I don't know. But let's go. Are we ready? Overall energy is the 3 of Wands. That's good. That's really good, especially for this soulmate cycle. Let me tell you. You ready? Let's start. Let's open our story. Our story begins with Aries. We fly through the zodiac. It ends with Pisces. Everything here is important. I'm not an astrologer. This ain't a horoscope. Okay, we're just dividing it up into 12 angles. Okay, but pay attention to what's, your signs and all of that, obviously, Aries, sure, go ahead, knock yourself out, do whatever you want. Queen of Cups, we open our reading with love. Yeah, that's why she's antsy. She's feeling the love. Aries in particular, Aries, somebody here, their intuition, every inch of this person is screaming at them that there's feelings here, that it's real. Your person is a little bit questioning whether the feelings are real. I think that's bullshit. I think that's just their nonsense. It is. I know it wouldn't, I'm just reading the energy. I'm telling you that's there. There's a lot of love here on both sides, and your person's a little intimidated by you. That applies to all of you. Everybody's person in some form or another is intimidated by them. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yeah, I'll tell you why. The Emperor is the affecting energy across that card, and that's what I feel. It's somebody who is, it's a stubborn energy. Can I put it that way? It's somebody, it's the Burger King. It's an out-of-balance emperor. They got to have it their way. It's somebody who wants to approach you, but they want to do it in a way where they're not as vulnerable or less exposed, is sort of the way I read the energy. Coming up with a plan, maybe. I don't know. Could be somebody who likes to control things. And love, we can't control love. And this is the most love I can pull from the deck. All of your people are trying to control things that they can't control. Hopefully you know better, and I teach you guys better. The only thing you can control is your reaction to things. And what happens with other people around you and all of that in situations, you got no control over that. You really don't. The Fool. It's a risk for this person to come towards you, but man, every fiber of their being is telling them to do it, and they're fighting it every step of the way. The Emperor doesn't like to be told what to do. Okay? It's like that. Why is the Fool here? The Sun. It's communication. They want to, again, it's what I told you already. This person knows, you make them very happy. They know it. They know how they feel. It's just this damn Burger King energy that's causing us a problem. And it's going to land your person in a tower. I believe it will. I believe they come around. There's a judgment underneath that Emperor card. Well, let's see. Let's see where we go here. This is just the beginning of our story. So for all of you, there's a lot of love here. Everybody's person sees it as a risk, you know. Aries person definitely does. They see them as scary Aries. And everybody's person here, you make them happy. There's happiness. Your connection is built up from the sun energy. It's beautiful energy. You guys are each individual energy that plug into the connection. But the connection itself, for all of you, seems pretty healthy. It's just somebody here needs to pull up their big boy, big girl pants and get past this Burger King shit. Taurus, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, somebody, I've told you this before and I'll tell you again. Somebody here is, I don't want to say they're swallowing their pride. I have to consider the Emperor that was crossing there a little bit. They need to swallow their pride to come in. The energy's there for it. All right, they know what they want to do. Let's clarify. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Yep, there it is. Wheel of Fortune crossed by the World is a powerful combination. It's two circles, right? Well, okay, fine. They just, everything around them, all of the energy around this person is pushing them towards you. I just feel like we're going to get, I knew it. I knew we were going to get some resistance. I'm trying. It's the Nine of Wands. They just, every ounce of energy around your person is screaming at them to turn around and come get their wish fulfilled back. Come get their Ten of Pentacles back, which is a common card for you, the Ten of Pentacles. Because a lot of you, Taurus, you were with your person and they left for something else, or they just blew you off. And in both cases, they want back what would have been the Ten of Pentacles or what they had. There's just a wall of resistance here. Every ounce of energy, these are two very powerful cards. The Wheel of Fortune crossed by the World is powerful energy. Trying to get this person to just swallow their pride and come back and apologize, but they can't do it. They fight it every step of the way. Why are they fighting it? Because they're just fakey McFakerman. It's the Queen of Wands. This person may even treat you like shit. Like if you talk to this person, they may even be an asshole to you. And it's all just like the rattlesnake here. The rattlesnake coils up and he shakes his rattle. Right? Stay away. Stay away. This person's just like everybody here, afraid to be vulnerable. But in particular with the Taurus angle, this person is hoping they could just come in and glaze over things, and they can't. We saw that in the precursor reading, right? The sneak peek reading from the other day. So obviously Taurus energy, you were part of that. But this applies to all of you. It's just an all signs reading exploded on the table. That's all it is. There it is. It's right there. They just, I don't even have the words. You get it. They just will not stop fronting. I don't know how else to put it. But all of the energy around them, and this applies to all your people, but Taurus in particular, all the energy around your specific person, pushing them towards you, just pushing them. Gemini. Two of Wands, looking longingly, there's your person again, looking longingly out the window at what they wish they could have. Longing for the things they can't have. I get that for you all the fucking time. I don't know what it means. You do. Well, I believe I get an energy here of someone setting the intention to come towards you. Okay? I believe that the pressure is building here. I believe there's a brief moment here where they think they can do it. I believe that's true. I do. And I'm right. Because I got justice here. For some of you, your person is trying to figure out if your person's with someone else, right? Trapped in a situation, they're trying to figure out how to get out of it. Okay, that's when justice is the affecting energy here on the Two of Wands. Somebody wants to be happy here, regardless of whether your person's married or not. Somebody wants to be happy here, and they're trying to figure out a way to do it. Like I said, setting the intention. What's on top? Yep, King of Pentacles. They're worried about losing stability coming towards you. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're. Hopefully, you don't take it as an insult that you're not stable. But they're going to have to give something up to come towards you, okay, for most of you. Well, it could just be even their favorite coffee maker. It doesn't have to be a marriage or a family or anything like that, but for a lot of you it is. The Seven of Pentacles, they're waiting for the right time to do it. The timing has to be right. I could dig that. If it is a divorce that they're thinking about getting, Okay, if it is, you gotta wait. You wait for the right time. Maybe, you know, the stock market's been down. You wait for the money to come back up, and then you know, whatever. I don't know. All kinds of energy here. Something about timing. What they're dilly dallying, waiting for the right time, and also sitting on their hands, right? And also thinking about this stability. All of it is around the Seven of Pentacles. Is why this King of Pentacles is here. Okay, it's something about timing is the primary energy here, and I don't know what that means. You probably do, but I don't. Not specifically anyway. For a general reading, I would love to tell you more about that. There's something else here too. There's something. What is it? Oh, they're looking at whether or not they're trying to decide whether or not this stability is that important. That this whatever this stability they think they're going to lose coming towards you is that important to them or not. And I think when they really do think about it, the problem is they think short term. It's 5 swords underneath that justice. I think they're thinking too short term. They're not thinking long term. So what if the person they're with, for example, has money? Big deal. What's that mean? Gemini not going to have money one day? I mean, money isn't everything. There's a lot of pentacle kind of ties here. Anyway, whether or not they're coming towards you, I don't know. It depends on timing. It depends whether this person can get their shit together. Cancer, the hot spot. This bleeds on to everybody for sure. 9 Pentacles, Cancer. Somebody's growing a pair. That's good news for you. Somebody's growing a pair. Yep. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here for my Cancerian people? Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? This is good. This implies, I said this bleeds on to all of you because Cancer's our host here on Mr. Rourke on Hell Island. Also, all of your people need to get free of something. They're all either they're tied to ego, or they're tied to a person, or they're tied to a situation or a way of living. Everybody need to break free. This is good news. I see forward movement on this. That falcon is flying. All right, what's going on? Why is the 9 of Pentacles here for Cancer? Why? Yeah. Somebody's getting a Cancer for some of you. It's 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's getting themselves single and free to pursue. Somebody's getting out of a situation. They're done. They're having a chat. They're in a situation that's very one-sided. They're doing everything, or they're giving everything, or they're not getting anything back, or both, or all of the above, and they're done with it. That's one angle on the energy. The other angle on the energy here is somebody obviously has a very high opinion of you. You're representing is this in another layer of energy, and they see this with you. They see a future with you. It's what I've been telling you. What's on top here? I'm telling you, I see forward movement here. It's a Wheel of Fortune, and it's upright. It's Viagra, 5-hour hard-on, get me to the hospital upright, pointing straight in the air. I'll tell you what. This is a complete turn. This person's making a 180 right towards you. They really are. There's no doubt. There's something they want to talk about, and there's an urgency here on this energy. Yeah, I see it. 9 swords. I said, what did I say? Rewind. I said there's an urgency. This is 9 swords. This is pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. We've been seeing this 9 swords a lot too. Didn't we see this a couple of times in the pre-sneak peek reading I did yesterday for everybody? The all signs 3 quick cards with yours truly, right? It is. 9s are the end in this. This is a very important card. It's no coincidence that it showed up for the hot spot here, the main energy of the connection. There's no doubt about it. And nobody need to take offense by it. If you're a Libra or something, you're like, why does he always say Cancer's the thing? It's just the North Node was in Cancer when this cycle started, and it's all Cancerian themes. That's all. That's all it means. It's no big deal. It don't mean your connection is less than Cancer's. It doesn't mean that. It does mean Cancer is the fastest moving connection, though. They're getting past this. There's some urgency to come talk to you, and they want to tell you about it. Because, again, there's a future. And that applies to all of you. There's a future with you guys. Look, they want to tell you there's a moon. You may not see this coming. There's a lot going on underneath the surface, Cancer. Okay? And again, it also applies to all of you. It's just in all signs reading. Exploded on the table, that's all. Leo. Page of Wands. Somebody's living in fantasy land. They're daydreaming about getting out of something. They're daydreaming about freedom. They're in La La Land here. That's what I get off this Page of Wands. It is a card of communication. You might hear from them. I don't know. Let's find out why the Page of Wands is here. Why is the Page of Wands here? I better not see any toxin here, Leo. I better not. 9 Cups. Yeah, they're in La La Land. They want to come approach the soulmate connection. I can't tell you apart from your soulmate, Leo. I always tell you that. Your frequencies are pretty much the same. But that being said, you're their wish fulfilled. Somebody wants cups now. But they're going about it a little half-assed. Okay? A little pagey about going about it. Not really, well, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, I get a little procrastination here. Yeah, 8 of Wands, somebody wants to, I get communication on top of communication. Somebody wants to talk to you. It's, somebody wants this 9 cups. Somebody wants to do something about it, but I'm sorry. I know the Page of Wands is a beautiful card of communication. It's 3D communication. There is some urgency here. You might be getting away. I see them chucking the spear to stab you in the back so that you can fall and they can come get you. I see all of that, but I just get some procrastination here. This is all what they want. They want this, the 9 cups. They want to talk. They want forward movement here. But I'm seeing a little procrastination here. Why is the eight of Pentacles here? Or the 8 of Pentacles. Why is the 8 of Wands here? The King of Swords. Because they need to do something first. King of Swords makes a plan, takes action. They need to do something first. And again, I'm getting a whole lot of wishful thinking. I'm not seeing a whole lot of action here, okay? Just for now. I am seeing someone who definitely wants the soulmate connection. They're unhappy with what they've got on their side. They want the rainbow here. But I'm just being honest with you with how I read the energy. There's something they need to do first. And I think they might get started on it this week, but they're approaching it from that of a page. I'd rather have seen this King of Swords where the Page of Wands is. I would have rather have seen King of Swords on the base card, 8 of Wands, and then Page of Wands where this King of Swords is. But I don't have it in that order, okay? So, yeah, they totally want you. Okay, they totally want the soulmate connection. They're unhappy. Virgo. Knight of Cups. Virgo, I told you this before. Under this new energy, you're not going to see it coming. I don't think you're going to see it coming. You're going to run into somebody, or your person from the past is going to show up. One or the other. It's a Knight of Cups. It's the same energy I've been getting for you. You're under a new energy around you. There's something new about the energy. You're either just going to run into somebody somewhere, and they're going to totally blow your mind, or your person's going to show up, or both. Okay? That's the way the energy reads. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Why? The Hermit. Yep, it's all quiet right now. The Hermit. Lessons from your past, as I tell you often, are going to serve you well. Okay? And everybody should be listening to that. That's important. The lessons you learned from this connection will serve you well. But with the Hermit here, again, everything seems a little bit quiet. You might be slowing this down by hermiting yourself away a little too much. It's possible. There's an energy of hermit. The hermit comes down from the hill for supplies once a month. And yeah, he or she calls them supplies. You know, it's that kind of thing. You might be hermiting yourself away without realizing it. It could just be energetic hermiting. All right, so make sure you're open. It's there. The universe is asking Virgo right now, what do you want? Whatever it is, you can have it. It's there. It's in the energy. 4 cups. For a lot of you, this is somebody here, if you are too much in the Hermit, that's the surrounding energy. That's the affecting energy. If you're too much in the Hermit, you might reject what comes your way, or you might miss it. Okay? Keep that in mind. Also, there's a strong energy here of someone who once rejected you coming back as well. Whether they do or not, I can't predict what a 3D person will do, but the energy is there for them too. It's wide open, in fact. Why is the 4 of Cups here? The Hangman. See? It's what I just told you. It's exactly what I just told you. On one hand, where your soulmate's concerned, somebody who once rejected you has a new perspective on this now. They may be returning. The energy is there for them to return. This is Major Arcana. It is there. On the angle where it pertains to you, because your energy, not unlike Aquarius, is always splits for me. Again, you might dilly-dally too much. You might be hermiting yourself away a little too much. I got the Hermit as the affecting energy and a Hangman here that would cause you, which is basically saying that there isn't a second Hermit in the deck. It's basically saying if you're hermited away too much, you might miss a lot of opportunities. So check your energy, all right? Check your energy and make sure you're open and not accidentally closed. All right, Libra. Hangman. Wow, Hangman back to back. Libra, pay attention to what I told Virgo. Okay? Everything I told Virgo, very important for you. It's important for everybody. It's just an all signs reading exploded on the table. But in particular, when energies align like that, that means something. This hangman here, again, somebody got a new perspective on you. Somebody's grown a pair here. Some sort of epiphany has hit them. Why is the hangman here from my Libra? Six of Cups, because somebody from the past is returning. Somebody's done some thinking. Somebody is feeling this connection. Let's see, I'm drawn to the past lives, which are the roots here. Someone from the past is returning. It's your person. It's that energy that sometimes is wishy-washy about you. The Nine of Pentacles. Pay attention to also what I told Cancer. Pay it very, very much of a tie here. Also, for everybody watching, Libra for me is the center of the reading. It's sort of the pivot point. So this really applies to a lot of you. This is the universe trying to say, hey, Steve, make sure everybody pays attention to, in particular, to what you told Virgo and what you told Cancer. All right, so everybody, no matter what your sign is, pay attention to what I told Virgo and what I told Cancer. That's the fickle old gal telling you that, not me. Somebody here is growing a pair. And the new perspective that they have on you is, how do I phrase this? You're getting away. I know this isn't an Eight of Cups, but it's an energy of you don't need them. You have a lot of independence. They really admire that independence. I get that. But I also get somebody wants that, you know, for themselves. They've been doing a lot of thinking back, right, with that Six of Cups there. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Yeah, they're coming. They're coming right for you. There's no doubt about it. And like I said, pay attention to what I told Virgo. Make sure you're not hermited away. Make sure your energy is open. But also pay attention to what I told Cancer. There's some urgency here for this person to come in and talk to you. There really is. The energy's wide open, and these geese are flying fast. They feel this connection on a very high level. I got the Lovers and the Six of Cups here. This is a very powerful connection you've got with a lot of past life ties. Scorpio. Four of Pentacles. Somebody, again, Scorpio, I hate to keep telling you this. I would like to remind everybody that our overall energy is 3 wands. And underneath that, crossing it, we didn't look before, but let's take a look now. It's the King of Cups. Everybody's person here. The whole problem with this fucking cycle is it's like a rom-com. When I watch a rom-com, you all know what a rom-com movie is, right? When I watch a rom-com, and I sometimes would, if I used to take dates to them back in the day, whenever the fuck the day is, I would sometimes be the person who speaks out in the theater and says, you know, this would all be taken care of a lot quicker if these people would just tell each other how they feel. You know, and everybody would laugh in the theater because it's funny. We're all sitting there for 96 minutes watching a goddamn bullshit movie because some candy ass was afraid to tell some chick that he was into her, or vice versa. Either or, that's what you got. That's what all of you got. You got yourselves in the middle of a goddamn rom-com here, where everything would be just fine if this other person would just admit their feelings, say how they feel, and go with their fucking soul energy. But they're not. And in particular, Scorpio. That brings us to Scorpio. So everybody here is on the edge. Everybody's a little nervous about talking about how they feel. And everybody's person, this is changing. It's all transforming in the energies right now. And that's what we're seeing in this reading. A lot of transformation. That might even be the title of this reading. The bottom line is, back here on Scorpio, you must be hot. That's what I tell you all the time. You must be hot. I don't know. I joke all the goddamn time about it. This person's scared to fucking death of you. They're scared to lose you. They're scared to come towards you. They're scared to bang you. Okay? I don't know what's going on here. I don't understand it. Are you scary in bed or something? What's going on? Are you crazy? You like hang from the ceiling and shit? And I don't know. You into some weird shit or something? I don't know. What's going on? Let's clarify. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Somebody holding back here. Holding back. And your person, wonderful taste in headdresses. Your person, I have to tell you. Seven of Swords, it's all bullshit they're telling themselves. This person just pretending they're just afraid to come towards you. It's all nonsense. They're so full of shit. They're so full of shit. All they want to do is bang you. It's amazing. A Knight of Pentacles slowing them down. All this bullshit they're telling themselves with this Seven of Swords and nonsense. It's mild devil energy. It's mild devil energy. It generates fears. It's stories in the head. They're trying to sneak away, but they can't, right? Universe trying to make them go to rehab, and they're saying, no, no, no. Your person, my God. Your person's Amy Winehouse here. Okay, why is an emphasis on the word wine? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? 4 of Pentacles again. I got 4 of Pentacles on top of 4 of Pentacles with a Knight of Pentacles. All this fear, 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 slowing them down. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out. It's all bullshit. What's underneath this bullshit? 7 of Wands. Keeping distance, keeping back, keeping the high ground. It's safer. For some reason, this person has you in the spank bank and they think that's great. They're terrific, but they know damn well they're not that great in person. So if they got to come out of the spank bank and actually stand in front of you and bang you, they know they're not going to be able to perform. That's the story they're telling themselves. And I'm not being literal. It's just a fucking metaphor. I don't know what the specific situation is, but they're afraid of you. You're intimidating to them. I don't know what's going on. What is the deal? Why would anyone be like that? That's unreal. Okay. Sagittarius. Ace of Wands. Finally, Sagittarius is back in the game. That's nice. There's a lot of attraction here. That Ace of Wands has been coming up as a card of attraction for a while now. It is. Somebody wants a new beginning here. There's communication coming for you, Sagittarius. I can't guarantee it's this week because I'm not a time lord. I am pulling on the week of the 22nd through the 28th, and a lot of you might receive communication this week, Sagittarius. But a lot of you might get it next week. I don't control. There's no time in the energy. It's a human construct. As we track it anyway. Ace of Wands is here because there's a lot of attraction here. What did I say? Rewind. I said when I pulled this Ace of Wands has been coming up as a card of attraction lately. What do I get? I get the most attractive tree in the forest. The best hits in the tarot. I get the Empress. The affecting energy around you right now is the Empress energy. They cannot resist. They cannot resist you. God, you know, if your person shows up, Sagittarius, would you have them call Scorpio's person and maybe tell them to chill the fuck out a little bit, relax, it's okay, all right? So what if you told them it was 9 inches and it's only 4? It's fine. They're not going to care. Scorpio just wants to hear from them. For fuck's sake. All right, what's on top here? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's tired of being out in the cold, but there's more to this story. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Somebody's allowed, in the past, they allowed their fear. It's similar, not exact. It's similar to the energy I get off of Gemini over here, in the sense of somebody was afraid that they were going to lose something. It's your person, of all the angles here, the Sagittarius angle, this person, this energy has figured out that being vulnerable is empowering, not weakness. And they believed that it was for a long time. Also, for a couple of you, they've suffered some kind of loss and they just don't want to lose you too. Okay? And they're incredibly drawn to you. This Empress energy is powerful. It's palpable what's coming off that card. Capricorn. 10 Swords. There's an urgency here. Pay attention to what I told Cancer. That's 10 Swords. Somebody, this is good. You want this 10 Swords. Communication is coming. I got birds in the air, Capricorn, okay? Birds in the air, but somebody's nervous about it. And they're nervous about it because there's an energy around your connection right now where it feels over. At least to them. Let them perceive that. That's their perception. Let them think it. And that applies to all of you. Let all of your fucking people, all your runners, let them think the damn connection's over. It's the best thing for you. My God, they come in so fast when that happens. And the hot spot here, Cancer, is the proof of it. There's so much urgency around this. This person's worried as hell. You know, it's like they're missing out on something. Whenever you get the 9 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like missing out on something. You feel like the wheel is moving on and you're not going with it. Because this is pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. And you feel like the whole world is turning around you. Everybody's doing good, but I'm not. It's that kind of energy. I get that here too. Somebody coming to talk to you because it feels like it's done and they never wanted it to be done. None of your people ever wanted this thing to be done, regardless of what they told you. They love the attention. They all got a little pinch of narcissism in them. They all do. A little bit of attention seeking. Why is the 10 of Swords here for my Capricorns? It is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's communication. The affecting energy is someone who's what did I say? Rewind. Re-fucking-wind. I said, communication's coming. You want this 10 swords. There's birds in the air, but there's multiple birds, so they're nervous about it. The Page of Pentacles is someone who's nervous about every word they're going to fucking say to you because you matter. You're represented by this rainbow. It's also kind of a lucky energy in this case. I don't like the word luck, but I'll use it because you all know what it means. You're going to get a lucky break here. Something's going to happen. The universe is going to facilitate this in some way. I believe that's true. King of Cups on top of it. Again, you've been tied with Sagittarius for a while. It's the same thing I told them about their Five of Pentacles here. Your person is realizing that their fear of being vulnerable is costing them. And it looks like it's cost them you. So the King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. They're going to come tell you a little bit about how they feel. They really are, but they're nervous as fuck about it. The multiple birds in the air tell me that. That's someone nervous. Communication's on the way, but they're nervous. Ideally, you want one bird in the air. Okay, if you're going to have birds in the air, then it's coming. Like the Knight of Swords, right? He got one bird in the air. He's got something he's got to say, and he's determined to do it. This person's nervous as fuck. Why is the King of Cups here? Three of Wands. Well, how about that? We got ourselves a better picture than that. That's the flux capacitor. Right? That's the Back to the Future car. You're doing 88 miles an hour coming your way. Somebody wants to go back to the future and fix this shit. Right? And there's our better picture of the Three of Wands. She about to jump in the water. There's an antsiness around this energy. And wouldn't you know it, Three of Wands and the King of Cups. Where have we seen that before? Oh, I don't know. It might be crossing as our affecting energy here. The King of Cups crossing the Three of Wands. How about that? How about that? It's right there. You're going to get communication. You want that Ten of Swords. Again, I'm not a Time Lord, but I am pulling on this week's energy. And that Mars entering Aries is going to make people pretty brave, joining Jupiter there and Venus there. And we've talked about all of those alignments because I pulled readings on them. And I explained the alignments to you and how it's pulling on the energy and what it's doing. There's a whole lot of bravery coming from a whole bunch of chicken shits. Scorpio, I can't promise you anything. Your person's really, really scared of you. What's going on? What is going on? Do you have like 9 assholes or something? What is happening here with that person? There's a lot of fear here. 2 4 of Pentacles, slowing everything down. I mean, they are headed your way still, but my God, why are they so afraid? You get this all the time, Aquarius. You always get this star card. Huh, I wonder why. Huh. Anyway, gee, I wish I knew. You're the shit. Aquarius, there's 2 energies here. You and Virgo always split for me. On your side, make sure you know what you want. Remember what I told Virgo? I'll tell you the same thing. Whatever it is you want, put it out there. All right? The universe is trying to give it to you. It is. I mean, if you need something to go well, just believe it will. Have some faith. It will. It'll always go well. The universe has your back. Can I phrase it like that? As far as your person goes, they're delayed until they get their shit together. This person just will not fucking open up. They won't. And it's not that they're afraid of you. They're mostly, I want to say they're mostly an asshole, but I'm not going to say that because that's kind of mean. It's not that. It's stubborn kind of energy. It's just someone who refuses to change. I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it. But I don't care. Your energy is nice here. You can have anything you want. Tell the universe you want this person or someone better. It'll send you the someone better. I promise you it will. Why is the star here? That's beautiful energy for you. My God. Jesus Christ. Aquarius, what the fuck? The star crossed by the angel. Oh, my God. Just everything I told you about the star card, it's just the same. It's the affecting energy around you is pure magic. You got Archangel Michael energy around you, helping you out. Why is that good? Because I'm drenched in Archangel Michael energy frequency. And let me tell you, shit, my friends have a saying, they call it Steve's luck. It's not luck at all, by the way, but that's what they call it. And they came up with that saying because everything always seems to go right for me. Everything always seems to go my way, even when it looks like I'm like the cliffhanger on TV. When you have Archangel Michael energy around you, right? That frequency. It's like a cliffhanger on television where, oh my God, there's no way the hero can survive. And you wait all summer for the fall episode to premiere. and it premieres, and he's fine 5 minutes into the episode. It's like that. It's like a last minute save energy, and you find out later that everything that seemed like it was going wrong actually went wrong for a really good reason. I just want you to have some faith that that energy is around you, because it is. Okay, look at that Queen of Cups. Jesus Christ, just so much love to give. She gives the full cup. Honestly, just put it out there to the universe, Aquarius. You're like, and the Hierophant. Jeez, holy shit. I don't even have words. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I can't. I could spend an hour on that. You don't even need a reading from me, okay? I'm going to skip you in June. No, I'm not. I'm just teasing. But Jesus Christ, look at what's here. Your 3 cards, your 4 cards are the Star crossed by the Angel with the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, just put it out there. Just have some faith that that energy is around you, that frequency of energy. It is. All right, you're the shit, man. I'm telling you. Wow. Pisces. Holy fuck. Ace of Swords. I don't even have words. Pisces. This is interesting. I always tell you, sit tight. This is going to apply to a lot of you here. This is the end of our story. This is a very important card. The corners in particular are very strong for everyone. All right, and the center too, of course. But the Ace of Swords here is tied so strongly to the Leo energy that you're usually tied to. You're usually tied to the Leo angle in this cycle. I don't know why. I don't know how you don't have to know a Leo or even like lions. It doesn't matter. This energy helps me, almost gives me a clarifier to the Leo, and the Leo gives me some more answers to what's around this Ace of Swords. Somebody here is about to reach out, okay? I don't like making predictions like that. I'm just going to tell you that somebody here has profoundly changed their outlook on everything, on their life, okay? Even if you've talked to this person recently and they seemed like they didn't have their shit together yet, their shit's about to get put together. This is a very big epiphany coming in. And this kind of gives me some hope for the Leo angle here, that this King of Swords might take action on something here. There's an epiphany coming for all of your people on varying levels. Very strong level for Pisces and Leo. But for all of you, there's an epiphany coming for your person that's going to, there's some sort of a catalyst energy. And again, I've talked about that there's a catalyst energy just surrounding the month of May. It doesn't mean there's just one thing. It just throughout, between the middle of May here, or pretty much all of May, but we're picking it up from the middle of May here, right up through about the first week of June. There's a huge, just anything can happen sort of energy that's going on. And it acts as a catalyst that spurs these people into action. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. This is nice. I still say Leo's person's dilly-dallying. Okay, they could be, they're trying, oh, Jesus, I'll do it tomorrow. Too much, there's like a procrastination here. They need to knock that shit off. All right, the 5 of Cups is crossing it. Yeah, the epiphany in the Pisces angle in particular, the epiphany that your person's having is that they are the cause of their own sadness. They put their faith in the wrong things. They believe in the wrong things. They're almost, it's like George Costanza here. George Costanza is a character on Seinfeld, for those of you that didn't watch TV in the 90s. There's a very famous episode. The only way I can describe this energy, this is how I read energy, so it's just, take it for what it's worth. The only way I can describe this energy is there's a very famous episode where George figures out that if he does the opposite of what he thinks he should do, everything works out great. That's this energy. Your person is figuring out that they've just been doing the wrong thing for a long time, including getting rid of you, and including keeping whatever they were keeping or trying to make work. That message also applies to Leo, in particular, for sure. Very strongly. It may apply to you if it resonates with any of the rest of you. That's great too. Ace of Cups. Yeah, they've been giving their love to the wrong things. They realize that they've been holding on to a lot of love for you. That's one angle. The other angle, the other layer of energy here is that they haven't known love. What they thought was love was just leaving them in despair. Okay, they've been making bad decisions. And that, for something's going to cause that. Some catalyst is going to cause them to snap and go, oh my God, I get it now. Right? Just like George did in that episode. Ace of Cups. Why is it here? The Two of Wands. It's going to cause action. It's going to cause them to set the intention to come towards you. It is. There's a very strong, they're going to let go. There's a very strong here with the Ace of Cups. This is why the Ace of Cups is here. Because of this epiphany, because of the love that they hold on to, it's going to cause them to make some changes. And this applies even if you've talked to your person recently and they've told you, I'm not interested, no, I'm going to stick with what I got, and blah, 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 blah. There's a mind change coming here, a definite mind change. Let's grab the witches and let's add all this up. Let's see what the universe has to say. So add all this up for us, universe. This is about what I expected. This jives with my preview I did yesterday perfectly. You know, this is what's going on here. I like the urgency that's here in a few of the spots, especially the Cancer hotspot there. But I love how we started here. I love that Queen of Cups. Anytime I see the Queen of Cups, it's nice. And with a Fool and a Sun, it's all communication. It's all whether or not your people, for all of you, it's whether or not your people can push past their nonsense fears that they tell themselves. Again, you're all in a fucking rom-com here. And it'd be a whole, and a rom-com, it's all right. Not my favorite type of movie, but they'd all be. We could save ourselves 96 minutes if people just tell each other how they felt. You know, just say how you feel, you fucking asshole. It's what the fucking hell, and then all kinds of mayhem ensues in the rom-com because they don't share their feelings. All sorts of comical mayhem ensues, right? Well, that's what we've had here. You've been living in a fucking rom-com. You know, all because somebody was afraid to be vulnerable. And now now we're getting to the end of the fucking movie here. You know, or the end of this little cyclical part of it where, you know, it could just all start over again if this person's still chicken shit. Scorpio's person, I don't know. Scorpio, if this person ever comes in and you get to bang them, I want you to call me. I want you to do something where I can talk to them for a moment and say, what the hell was it? What the hell was your problem? All right, universe, give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Universe going to add all this up for us. Yeah? Well, here's the bottom card. It's the 7 of Swords. Yeah? Well, where have we seen the 7 of Swords before? Well, we saw it. Somebody had it as a crossing card here. I don't remember who, but I do know in the preview reading, the sneak peek reading of this reading that I did yesterday in 3 Quick Cards with me, this was the center card, wasn't it? And it came up twice. We had the 7 of Swords from the Rider-Waite and the 7 of Swords on top of something else as well. This card's is the affecting energy that's this deception, this fear, this self-generated nonsense is going to be crossing the center card I pull here. The Hermit? Oh my God, that was from the preview, from a different deck. It was the Hermit that the 7 of Swords was on top of in the 3 Quick Card with me reading. Oh my God, 2 swords. Yeah, that's, yeah, okay. And strength. It's rom-com. It's what I told you. It's what I already said. The 7 of Swords is crossing the 2 of Swords here. These cards are read center, left, right. I'll just read it like a sentence. How about that? There's not going to be anything that happens here because of this fucking bullshit. The reason no decision's been made is because somebody's full of shit. And that shit is getting washed away. All right, it's getting washed away by inner wisdom, by realizations, by energy, by epiphanies, some sort of catalyst energy, whatever it is. Somebody here needs to put the fear down. They know they need to put the fear down. I believe that some energy is going to come up, you know, some realizations are going to come to light. Until they realize that the fears are self-generated, nothing's going to happen here. The Strength card, they need to pull up their big boy, big girl pants and do something here. And what's holding them back is this deception, this 7 of Swords. It's causing a stalemate here. There's nothing you can do. The energy, as it plays out, the energy has your back. Crossing this 7 of Swords is an Ace of Pentacles. It's the universe saying it's taken them a while, taking grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. But they're going to get past this. Somebody, your problem here, your person's so used to lying. They're used to bullshit. They're used to it. And I told you this in the sneak peek reading. I said, your person it never opens up to people. This is how they live. They live under an energy of this Seven of Swords. And the problem is, that's fine, but when someone real comes along, you have to cast them out because you can't lie to them. So they're just not used to you. They're just not used to any of this. But all of this is here so that they move on to a new level. They move up. It's time for them to grow. That's why we're here in on this 3D plane in these fragile bodies. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. It is what it is. They are learning. The Hermit tells me that. This reading tells me that. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to pull one more card. I don't do this all the time. It's unprecedented. I got to pull on the Hermit because it's all down to what they are learning. Let's just see. Let me pull a crossing card and one card on top of the Hermit. Let me just do it because I need to know. I asked the universe to add it up and it said rom-com. Okay, great. Rom-coms end usually with the two people coming together and banging. So that's a good thing. But let's see. What's coming up here? What's going to cause what's coming up in the Hermit to cause this Strength card? Now, the Strength card would imply they come towards you. You know, they get past this. But we got to find out what's coming up in the Hermit here. Why? Okay. For a lot of you, they want to get out of a situation. It's justice. They want to get out of a situation. They want a divorce. They want to make themselves happy. They want to be happy. Balanced energy to you in the 3D is happiness. Your person's unhappy. I've told you that a million times. For some of you, they're downright lonely, and for others of you, they're downright depressed. Either way, we'll just put a label on it and call it unhappy. They're unhappy on their side. When they get the strength to come in and actually talk to you is when they finally acknowledge that they're unhappy. Okay? And then they want to do something to balance that energy out. All right? That's why it goes Hermit to the Strength card. Red, center, left, right. And that's what causes the Two of Wands. Then the Two of Wands is right here. We've seen it a couple of times in this reading. Gemini had it too. That's setting the intention energy. Again, it's exactly what I just told you. It doesn't matter if your person's married or not. They're unhappy with their current life, with the people around them, with the energies around them. This Two of Wands happens once they realize that. Once they acknowledge it from inner wisdom, and then they do something about it. Justice is an action card. Action has to be taken for you to get justice. It's usually a communication card because of that. A gavel swings, a letter comes in the mail, you find out something about somebody who did you wrong. That's how you get justice. You don't get justice in silence, right? Generally speaking. That's what they need to do. They need to acknowledge that they're unhappy. That's what the universe is saying. I mean, it's just a general way of putting it. And then the Two of Wands takes place. Then they let go of one wand and they grab onto something else and come towards you. Until then, your person's full of shit and it's causing a stalemate. All right? And I believe this is the week, because we're pulling on the week here. I believe the energy of this week is the week where they acknowledge this unhappiness. And for a lot of you, you're going to hear from this person very, very soon. It wouldn't surprise me. We have a lot of cards of that here. All right? That's that. Nobody wants this connection to be over. Not on the runner side, in spite of what they may have told you. They don't want it to be over. They just need to grow a pair. And I have a little sympathy for them. It's tough to acknowledge, because for some of you people, they've been with someone for a long time. You know, they may have been married for a long time or whatever, or in a family environment or whatever, or at a job for a long time. And it's tough to acknowledge, because in acknowledging, if you look at it incorrectly, which is I think your people are doing, if in acknowledging that you're unhappy, right, if they look at it incorrectly, what can cause the stalemate and the bullshit is that they think that, then I've been wasting my time. So if I leave this marriage, it means that the entire 10 years we were together was a waste of time. It's a failure, right? No, that's incorrect. The only failure is in doing another 10 years in it. You don't, just because you did 10 years in something, be it a marriage or a job or whatever, is not a reason to do another 10. The reason to do another 10 is that you enjoy it and it makes you happy. You see what I'm saying? So your person, for a lot of you, that Seven of Swords that's crossing this, is they've been looking at their life all wrong. They just lack some common sense or maybe some, you know, just the ability to see clearly. And this eclipse energy that we're under right now is providing some clarity. So I have high hopes that they're going to actually acknowledge this unhappiness this time and not see it as a negative. See it as a positive that they can move forward. And I know that because I have the Fool here right at the beginning of our reading with a Queen of Cups at the beginning here. I know this was an extra long reading, but there's a lot of energy to explain to you guys. Look, the cards are pretty pictures to sort of reflect the energy back to you guys, to show you the energy that I'm picking up on. Look at all the shit I've got to sort through here, and I've got to do it in real time and for thousands of people. So it's tricky. I'm trying to give you everything that's here. But I hope you understand that last statement I just made, because I think it'll help give you some clarity as to why the Seven of Swords keeps showing up for this person and the devil and stuff like that. All right? Just because they were in something for 10 years, as an example, whatever it is, a marriage, a job, or whatever, is not a reason to do it for another 10. All right? So a lot of people do that. Most of the planet does that. Most of the planet, statistically speaking, people stay in marriages and at jobs that they hate just because they've been there a while and it's easier just to stay. That's not a reason to do that. That's working against your soul's true purpose, and it just leads to regret at the end of the road. You guys, my viewers, know better than that. Let's hope your person does. It looks like they do, because the net result here is 2 wands. It's a very important card. It also is a card that ends our base reading. It ends our story. Our story ends with the 2 of Wands, and the message from the universe ends with the 2 of Wands. That's some pretty good symmetry right there. That's your reading. That's your week. Stay tuned. I'm going to be pulling on some big shit this week. Go to sltblog.com. The homepage is now the upcoming readings page. You can check it out. All right? You see what's coming up. Some powerful shit this week. I'm going to be pretty busy. That being said, I hope this reading was helpful. I hope I explained the energy as good as I could. You know, there's a lot here in these readings. It's the most powerful reading I do, actually, these weekly readings. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.